I'm Richard Jabbour, and this is the Hot Sheets. This is the Hot Sheets, and goodness gracious, it's August 22nd, where we're going to be looking forward to the end of August, and then we're going to look into September and see how things are shaping up here on 38. I've got to tell you, one thing I want to say about the Hot Sheets and why it's late, why it should have been the 15th of the month like we're going to do, and the beginning of the next month, is because what I've been telling you, I think is proving to be completely accurate. We have been very scheduled these last couple of weeks, showing several homes to many people who have intention to act, and taking some new great listings and bringing some new homes that aren't even out of the ground to the market as pre-construction and soon to break ground opportunities. So the Hot Sheets are telling you everything that I have been saying. Let's take a look at the numbers. So anyway, here we have, I guess, everything you need to know. In the yearly comparison, here you see that in August of last year, the real estate community here represented 74 single-family homes along the 38 corridor, and that's critical. How are we doing? How's August going to shape up? Let's take a look. 63 homes are on the books for August to close already, and we only have to get to 74. That's 11 more homes that need to show up in what amounts to 9 more days. I can tell you, if things continue to go well, we've got one that's not in this list that should close on the 31st or maybe the 28th. That should work out. We'll see. And if I've got one, I know some of the other great real estate professionals at Sotheby's have a few in the background that are going to close and get reported in here for comp purposes because they're already under contract in private, which is an interesting thing. Several homes are trading privately. So I suspect there's at least 74 homes that are going to close in August, if not 80. Let's see what happens. Now let's look at September, because this is where we also start to look forward. By the 15th of the month, or around in here, 15th, 20th, we should have a pretty good read on where we're going in the following month. And we're going to enter September already with 55 homes on the books set to close. 55 versus needing to get to 70 9 days before the month has even started. We are going to represent, as a community of real estate professionals, way more than 70 homes during the month of September. The trend continues. Unit volume is very healthy. And because unit volume is very healthy, inventory is continuing to moderate and be absorbed more quickly. That is the trend. And we're seeing that. We're seeing people now coming here who are much more intentional than they have been because they should be. We know where interest rates are and where they're going. They're not going down. We know the stock market's kind of bouncing around and hanging in there at what have become higher levels over the last few years. And we know that people at certain spending levels want to have the experience. I want to be clear on a couple of things and some metrics I use. If you're an individual family and you're looking at a $10 million home, seriously, I'm going to presume your net worth is at least $30 million. If you're looking at a $1 million home, I'm going to presume your net worth is at least $3 million. In general, I presume people's net worth is 3 times the value of the home they might be looking at. Otherwise, it becomes a little tricky to afford it unless you make $5 million a year and spend it all, in which case you can probably afford a $10 or $15 million home and may not have huge net worth because you're not saving your money. Save your money and buy a beach house. That's the hot sheets for August 22nd, looking at where we are in August before we finish and taking a look forward to September. I think we have green lights.